Super excited to show you guys the new WaveRunner build. We've set this ski up for just about every water sport imaginable. It's ready for water skiing, it's ready for spearfishing, it's ready for fishing, for scuba diving, you name it, we've got it on there. Doesn't mean we have to bring everything with us every time we go out, but the ski is set up where you can take things off and put things back on and just adapt it to whatever your trip is planned for that day. Check it out. Wyld Gear has come through big time with a cooler that is perfect for the fishing WaveRunner setup. My fishing setup was built around this incredibly beautiful and functional cooler. The wheels also make it easy to transport when it's off the ski and has a lifetime warranty. This cooler is 2 sections and it's rigged for live well in both sections. You can see here I've got live bait, happy as can be. This is a bubbler provided by Wyld Gear. It can hook right on the side. You can mount this anywhere you like. Separate compartments that are sealed and they close up very securely like that. So I can run with bait and get to the fishing spot and have easy access to them on this side right here. On the other side, you can store your food or your gear. Clamp here that I keep on both sides. Both sides of the cooler have drain ports. Ports here on the side that are made for your bubbler. Or I can use my egg. This is sort of a backup one that you can just throw in there. Very thick and sturdy material. And you could even put a lock over here. The monster water ski rack holds 2 slalom skis or 1 pair of skis. It features a quick release mechanism which allows you to remove the rack without tools when not in use and can be rotated and mounted at any angle. Rubber bumpers protect your skis and it is super silent on the water. With a simple release of a clamp, you can take that off. This is for water skis or slalom ski. Hold your stuff nice and secure like that. I've got the back one doubled up. It gets undone with a clamp here and you just pop that off just like that. And you could put this away in the garage, and when you're ready to go water skiing, you just take that mount and pop it back on just like that. Marine Products makes these really nice spear gun holders. This 2 spear gun rack is made of 100% marine grade polymer and comes with a lifetime warranty. Simply slide the butt end of the gun in the slotted channel. I'll be adding a bungee cord to ensure these stay in place on those rough days. We've put a mount in this WaveRunner for a scuba tank. It's very accessible, very secure. This strap holds it nice and tight. And there's a mount over here and a mount over here. And we could also hook bungee up over here if we needed to, but this seems to be adequate enough. This little anchor system has big stopping power with a silent and secure hold. It is super easy to wire to your battery, comes with a 2-button key fob remote, and is perfect for the Florida Keys shallow waters and sandbars. It can also be run off an optional battery pack. If you ever have a problem, these things are warranted for years, and you just send them back and they'll help you out and send you a brand new unit. So I love having them on the ski, and we use the heck out of them while we're out there. Check out the link in my description for a full video on the PowerPole Micro Anchor. PowerPole Micro Anchor, easily accessible here, just under the lid to the glove box. These gaff holders are a great safe way of transporting your gaff and not have to worry about getting accidentally stuck. It holds it securely in place. When you want to release it, there's a spring mechanism inside. You push up on this right here and you can release the gaff very easily, and then that pops right back down. When you get ready to stow it, you pop this up, put that in, rest it down. When it's out of the holder, if you want to put it in the front, you can also use that to cover up the hook so nobody gets stuck. It's made from King Starboard and stainless steel hardware. It's designed for one-handed dismount. Full tackle center up here, Plano 3600 units. Nice and big, fit 3 of them back here. Puts all your tackle right at your fingertips. Made from a combination of 3 deep blue Plano tackle box holders. The ST1 series from Deep Blue holds either a 3600 or a 3700 Plano box. They can be ordered in the horizontal or vertical orientation, which gives you a few options. Big backrest, super comfortable to sit back there for a passenger or to stand up and lean on when you're fighting a fish. Plier holder here with a knife holder, floating pliers and a floating knife. Plenty of rod holders back here. I have these clips that are Velcro. You strap them to your fishing pole, and just a little insurance policy that you're not going to lose a nice pole while you're offshore. For these towels, you can get them anywhere, Bass Pro or even online. They clip in. They're great to have. Keep one in the front and one in the rear of the ski when I'm fishing, just to clean my hands off. I have a cup holder standing up in the back of the WaveRunner, or you have a passenger. It'll hold your cup. Keeping a knife accessible and safely stowed can be accomplished with these knife holders. The blade is completely concealed and prevents any accidental cuts. Made with marine starboard and lasts years. An umbrella holder down here. It's on a large ram mount ball, and it holds the bottom of any umbrella. West Marine sells these ram mount umbrella holders for under 20 bucks, and they work great for keeping an umbrella secure on the ski. Top is routed through this little holder here, which when you clamp it down, it holds the umbrella securely. I can disconnect the top right here and store the top of the umbrella and leave this whole bottom section intact. So it's very easy to set up and take down. And it's a great thing to have out there when you're on the ski. If you're in the hot sun on a hot day, to have a little bit of shade. These tailor-made umbrellas work very well. The location of the gas fill port is a little bit too low for filling offshore. So what I've done is relocated it to this side of the ski and a little bit higher. This way I can access it without the possibility of water getting in. When I bring fuel out with me, if I'm gonna go offshore, I can carry a 1.3 gallon tank over here, carry a larger tank over on this side with a fuel pack, 3.5 gallon. Having extra fuel on those long range trips is a must. They're not your ordinary fuel cans, as the lining is very thick. They cost around 80 bucks and work pretty well. A Lowrance HDS7 and a Garmin unit. I can run depth sounder over here, and I can run my GPS over here, or I can just use this as a backup unit. The Lowrance HDS7 Carbon Fish Finder chart plotter is an upgrade from the HDS5 with a much bigger touchscreen and better viewing from multiple angles. The visor blocks the sun from damaging rays and makes my viewing even better. I also have the eTrex Garmin in case both of my Lowrance and my Garmin were to fail. I would have a backup battery unit over here that would give me my location and help me to get home. Mounted on a RAM mount. I like to have my VHF radio at my fingertips, and this holder works perfect. They can be purchased at your local Walmart for a few bucks. I've also got a little slot over here where I can mount my handheld mic. And there is an extra RAM mount that I've put in over here. They sell these on Amazon. If you want to add a RAM mount anywhere on your ski build, you can just screw one on. They're not very expensive and they work just as well. Mount that was given to me by Lauren Potrowski from Boondocks. If you want something a little more sturdy and less chance of breaking, you can switch off to metal, and he makes those. The transducer mount is an easy, inexpensive install onto the ski and can be purchased from Boondocks Personal Watercraft. See all info in my video description for purchasing some for yourself. Big thanks to Lauren Potrowski for all his awesome products and help with this build. Lighting up front, we have LED lighting on both sides, and we have the running lights. The Atwood navigation light can be mounted on a horizontal surface and provides a 112-degree arc of visibility on each side of the ski. This navigation light has a minimum of 2-mile visibility. Try to mount it with 360 degrees unobstructed view. These are some more switches that are to running lights and the spotlights up front. Battery checker that will tell me the status of the battery. Plug for a USB port. You can see some switches up here. This is for the internal bilge pump, a secondary bilge that I've hooked up. And this one is to the power pole micro anchor in the back. 1-2 switch, and I can easily run off of this battery in the back, or I can run off the battery in the front. All of the wires that come from the 1-2 switch, off of all the positives come these fuses, and they're really nice because they light up. If any of the fuses were to blow, I can see it very easily. You can see the backup battery here. It's a deep cycle, and these things just last and last if you get the AGM battery. Low profile bilge pump is a great addition to the bilge pump that's already built into the ski. And I've routed that off to the side here with a little port. Ski. The first thing I do when I get offshore is to hit that switch and make sure that I don't have any water coming into the ski. Here's the port that I've drilled into the side, and as you can see, it's just right off to my left, so I can just glance back when I hit the switch. We take a look under the hood. Safety pack over here that's velcroed in. I can reach down and pull this off, and it'll release that whole pack. And it's very accessible and also does not take up any room in the storage compartment. Medical kit right in here with any supplies that we may need to bandage up a wound. Reach down and pull this open, and this is velcroed in the back. It's a great place to store a little bag if you are looking to not use any of your cuddy space down here. This GoPro extension mount mounts to the large aluminum arches. I can hook my GoPro up over here. You can pivot around and get views front or back. Mount over here in the back, and one on the other side also. Ritchie compass. I always need a backup compass if you're going to run offshore. Great to have. This one I have set up so it's lighted when the spotlights are on and the running lights are on. It will light up. Cleats on this WaveRunner right here, but we've also went ahead and added some rear cleats. If you're interested in doing this, you don't have to drill out any big holes. It's just 2 little screw holes, and these mount to the surface. Adding a cleat to your ski does not have to be complicated. I did, however, put starboard backing plates to add strength. If you have a waterproof phone, or you want to put your phone into a plastic bag and just mount it up on the front glove box, this is a great device to have. Ram Systems also has a spring-activated cell phone holder that can be mounted anywhere with the 3M adhesives. I've also mounted one up here, so this can come down here, right there. These sea scooters have been a great addition to anything we've done on the water, and this is a perfect way of bringing it out offshore, is to just hook these little straps over here. You can see they're flexible and they bend and they hold their shape. It's a quick way of looping something and getting it secure to your ski. The Seawing 2 scooter by YAMAHA is one of the most powerful underwater scooters on the market. Super easy to use and highly portable. It has a 4 mile per hour motor and 130-foot depth capacity. It weighs only 8 pounds and can be used for snorkeling, swimming, or diving underwater. Only a 1 to 2 hour charge time and 45 minutes of battery life. We always keep a tow rope tied up back here. In the event that one of the skis broke down, we could just throw this out, hook it to the front of the other ski, and get back in safely. These mega clamps in the back to hold it secure so it's easily accessible. This ram mount cup holder is the best. It has an adjustable backside for different height cups. So if you have a cup that's a little bit longer or shorter, you can adjust it right here. It holds on to my Wyld Gear mug even on those rough days. I've got another cup holder down here, stainless steel, super nice. Keeps your drinks really cold. Designing and ordering these stickers is a breeze online. Just take some measurements and get creative with the online software. Having a tape measure in the footwell allows you to measure your fish with minimal handling. They have a better chance of making it safely back to the water. Over the past couple months, we've put in a lot of hard work and sweat into this ski build, and I just wanted to thank a few people. It wouldn't have been possible without them. Wyld Gear coolers, Monster Tower, Power Pole, Lauren Potrowski, and most importantly YAMAHA. You guys have really stepped up and helped this project come together. Looking forward to getting in the water and looking forward to the next project.